What is going on, guys? It's your dude Shopping. We are back with the NFL Week 7 Pick'em Challenge with Beat the Geek. If you have not done so, go ahead and sign up right now by scanning the QR code that's on the screen, or you can click the link that's in the description below. That'll take you right to this contest where all you have to do is pick the best teams, and maybe you can win a free trip or two to any NFL game. We are in week 7 and it is a great week. We have some marquee matchups, some great matchups. I'll give you my lock of the week as well in this. So let's go ahead and get started with the picks. Coming up first, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. I love Atlanta in this spot. Kirk Cousins is going to roll. I don't think Seattle has the firepower enough, and I think their defense for Atlanta can make some damage to the Seattle Seahawks here. I just feel like there's too many weapons for Atlanta. I think it's time for them to go on a roll. I'm taking Atlanta minus the 2.5. All right, we head to Buffalo where Tennessee Titans come into Buffalo. Buffalo getting minus 8.5. That seems like a lot, but man, this Tennessee Titans team is just bad. I mean, they are bad. And if it was 9.5, I would probably still take Buffalo. Look, Josh Allen knows he needs to go on a run here. He knows he needs to look good. He's got a new wide receiver in Amari Cooper. I think they hook up for at least one touchdown this week. So give me Buffalo minus that 8.5. All right, here we go. Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals minus 4.5 going into Cleveland. Look, it's no lie. Joe Burrow has not looked the best even at home, but he is on the road here where he's actually looked better than at home. Cleveland is just dreadful. I just don't think Cleveland could put up enough points. I think they have a good defense, but it's not the defense that we know Cleveland can be. I like Jamar Chase. I like Burrow. I like T. Higgins. I like that whole offense over the Cleveland Browns. Give me Cincinnati minus the 4. All right. This is my lock of the week. You got the Houston Texans at the Green Bay Packers. Look, these are two young quarterbacks going at it in Stroud and Love, and I think this is going to be a great matchup. I do think Houston is a little banged up offensively, and they have a lot of defensive players that are going to sit as well. Remember, no Nico Collins. Green Bay, a little bit banged up offensively, but they got all their main weapons, and I think Love is going to put on a show. Stroud is not the same quarterback he is on the road as he is at home, where he is just spectacular. So this is my lock of the week. Green Bay minus 2.5. All right, we got the Miami Dolphins at the Indianapolis Colts. Miami getting 3.5 points. Look, Indianapolis Colts, both of these teams struggle, right? I don't think the Miami Dolphins, they're still looking for that quarterback. I don't think Tua is not coming back this week. I think he will be back before the season ends, but I don't think he comes back this week. Look, Miami's coming off a bye. I think they probably work things out. Indianapolis Colts still look kind of shook. I am going to take Miami plus the 3.5 on this. This one scares me a little bit. I'll be honest with you, but I'm going to take Miami plus the 3.5. All right, we got another marquee matchup, Detroit Lions at Minnesota Vikings. This was going to be my pick, my lock of the week, but this one's a little tough. Look, I love the Detroit Lions. I love what Dan Campbell was building over there. They had a vicious blow with the injury and loss of the season to Aiden Hutchinson, which is going to hurt them definitely. Minnesota's coming off; they're red hot. Both of these teams are playing really, really well. Brian Flores has got that Minnesota Vikings defense humming, but will it be enough for this Detroit Lions offense, which emptied the bag out on the Cowboys. I mean, they they just did everything. Anything that was on that play call sheet was called. I think they're going to have a tougher matchup here, but I do like the road team on this one. Give me Detroit plus the 1.5. I don't know. It's scary. Yes, I know. But Detroit plus the 1.5. All right. Philadelphia Eagles going to the Giants. Man, I feel like I'm picking a lot of road teams here, but in this one is very simple. Saquon. This should just be Saquon at the New York Giants. Because I think Saquon scores more points than the New York Giants. I really do. I think Saquon scores 3 touchdowns, and I don't think there are going to be 3 touchdowns that the New York Giants will get. The New York Giants defense has been playing stellar. They have been playing better than they usually do. And this is going to be a big test, but I think there's just too much motivation. Philadelphia Eagles coming off a bye, and I know Andy Reid's not there, so can move out and throw away that whole Andy Reid coming off a bye. This is Philadelphia Eagles coming off a bye. I still think they got focused on that bye week. Give me Philly minus the 3.5. All right, we got the Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Rams. Look, this is a home game for both of them, right? I just think the Raiders are they're not in tank mode, right? They're not in tank mode. I know a lot of Raider fans who want Shedeur Sanders, but they're not in tank mode, and they still have that bad man Crosby on that defensive line that can wreak havoc. They gave away Devontae Adams for a 3rd-round draft pick this week. Will that have any carryover effect? I think it will. I mean, Los Angeles Rams are still without their top 2 wide receivers, but they're able to run the ball, and they do have some other receivers that have stepped up. So give me the Los Angeles Rams minus 5.5. All right, this one's close to home, as you know. Carolina Panthers at the Washington Commanders. Carolina given a plus 7.5. It's actually plus 9 in a lot of places, which means I really like this minus 7.5 for Washington. Washington has scored over 30 points in their last 3 games, and Carolina has given up 30 points in their last 3 games. So I think the Commanders are going to score 30 plus points, and that's going to be way too much for the Carolina Panthers. I look for Washington Commanders to roll on Darrell Green Day. They're retiring Darrell Green's number at halftime. I look for them to roll over the Carolina Panthers. Give me Washington minus the 7.5. I would have took them up to 9, but I'll take the 7.5. All right, we got another good matchup here. Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers, Super Bowl rematch. Kansas City a plus 1.5 on the road. Still no Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Here's my thing. Kansas City's defense is very good, and we don't talk about them enough. I had somebody come into my chat the other day and say, look, y'all not giving Kansas City Chiefs defense their due. And that may be true because all we know is Patrick Mahomes. And I'm sorry, until they lose, I can't see them losing against the San Francisco 49ers. So if that's the case, then I got to take KC plus the 1.5. It's going to be a good game. I just like KC in this one. I don't think San Francisco. I don't think Purdy is. I don't know. I'm not sold on Purdy. I'm not saying that he's trash or anything. I'm just not sold on Brock Purdy. So give me Kansas City plus the 1.5. All right, we got the New York Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both teams seem desperate as the Steelers look to be maybe going to Russell Wilson instead of Justin Fields. And we know the New York Jets just got Devontae Adams in this deal. Look, if the Jets had Hassan Reddick and could rush the quarterback because Russell Wilson's just going to be back there, I think Russell being back there gives the Jets a better chance to win. They don't have to worry about a mobile quarterback running around all over the place. Give me the Jets with Devontae Adams plus 1.5 here. All right, this is a big game too. Baltimore, one-loss team. Tampa Bay, two-loss team. This one should be a good one in Tampa Bay. Ravens coming off a big win against the Commanders, and wasn't a prime time spot, but it was definitely a much anticipated spot. And so with going to Tampa Bay, they are giving it a -3.5. I don't know. I kind of like Tampa Bay. Todd Bowles is going to have that defense ready for Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. It's hard to shut them down. I don't know. Like this. This one was probably my hardest one to pick. But because the Ravens are close to home and they just beat my Commanders, so I remember seeing them. Both of these teams are the only two teams Washington has lost to. But I just think the Baltimore Ravens are on a mission, and it's going to be hard to stop Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. So it's just going to be tough. It's just going to be tough. So give me Baltimore Ravens -3.5. All right. And now we had the Los Angeles Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals. I think I like the home team in this one. You're giving them plus 2.5. I don't know. The Chargers defense has been playing a little bit better as of late. But I feel like I picked enough road teams. And I actually like the Arizona Cardinals makeup right now. They can run the ball. If Kyler Murray is motivated enough to get out and scramble more, I think he causes a problem for the Los Angeles Chargers. I understand Herbert's playing well. Herbert's playing well. You know what? I'm taking the Chargers -2. Let's go. All right, so that's going to do it. Those are our picks. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But we got Atlanta -2.5, Buffalo -8.5, Cincinnati -4.5, Green Bay -2.5, Miami plus 3.5. By the way, that Green Bay is my lock of the week. Green Bay -2.5. We got Detroit plus 1.5, Philadelphia -3.5, Rams -5.5, Washington -5.5, KC plus 1.5, Jets plus 1.5, Baltimore -3.5, and the Chargers -2.5. Again, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you click that like and go ahead and sub to the channel. Also, stick that notification button so you know when I go live. I'm trying to maybe do some shows on the YouTube channel as well. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support. Let me know who is your lock for this week. Who do you like this week? I like Green Bay and that spread. Let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be good, be safe, be blessed, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.